Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made my iOS 14 vision board on my home screen. In the past, I've turned my wallpapers into vision boards for my home screen, but now that iOS 14 came out, you can really make a cool design with your vision board and make it very productive for yourself. So I wanted to share with you guys how I did that on my own phone. If you want to see more content like this or just my day-to-day life, go ahead and head over to my Instagram. And if you want to get access to all of the Pinterest pictures that I utilize or just see all my other boards and visionary inspiration, head over to my Pinterest. I will link them both below. So let's just get right into the video. Okay, so obviously the first step is to download iOS 14. That's a pretty important step. To do that, you're going to go into your settings and you're going to hit General, Software Update, and mine is already updated, so obviously can't update it again. But if you have not updated yours yet, that's where you're going to go to do that. I'm now going to show you my home screen as it is currently, just so you can get an idea. So I have my first page here, which is all about my husband Jordan. The second page is very productive. The next page is all of my shopping and social media. The next page is all of my business. They're just apps that correlate with that and things that I would use on a fairly regular basis. Next page, we have all of my baby related things. I'm also filming a day in the life as a nanny and a part-time business owner today, so that will go up in a couple weeks. And then lastly, this page is mostly like main vision board page, but I also have texting, notes, Google, and my clock. The next tip, find your aesthetic. So obviously all of these are different, but they all kind of match the boho western vibe, which is definitely my style, and that's just something you're gonna need to find for yourself. So what I would recommend to find that would be going to Pinterest and go to the search bar and just type in home decor, and it'll pop up with different kinds, and just hit explore all styles and it'll show you all these different styles. And you can go through, just start typing in things for different styles. Next, you're going to want to make a vision board on Pinterest. If you want to see mine, my Pinterest is right here. It is titled under iOS 14. You can go explore that as much as you want. Just start pinning things. Don't even worry about if you're not going to use them all, because sometimes you have to pin certain things to find other things, and like when you click on a picture, scroll down below it, find other pictures that are very similar, and that can be very helpful when you're trying to figure out like what you want. And then after you've done that, you're going to download the saved pictures that you like. So download them to your camera roll. The way you do this is go and click on a picture, hit the three dots in the bottom right corner and hit download image, and it'll go ahead and save it to your camera roll. The next step is to go to your home screen that you had previously and move all the apps that aren't really needed to your app library. So your app library is going to be at the very end, and it's just a compilation of all the apps that you have. Go ahead and remove all the ones that you don't use on a daily basis, because it's kind of unnecessary to have them in there. After you've done that, you're going to download the app Widgetsmith. So you've probably heard a lot about this app. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. And this is where you're going to be able to make all of these big and little and different sized widgets, some for productivity, some for pictures. That's where you're going to be able to do all of that and really create the home screen that you want and mess around with sizing and make it look really unique to yourself. Once you've downloaded this, you're going to go into the app and you're going to make productivity widgets. I recommend doing the productivity widgets first, just because those are the widgets that are going to keep you productive and getting things done to reach your goals. You're going to want those to be at the very front, like mine. So the first or second page is really where you want to have most of your productivity, because that's going to be right at the front for you to remember. I personally did 3 lengthwise. How you do it, you're going to either click on the one that they already have in there, or you're going to add a widget down here at the bottom, and you're just going to click on it and it'll show a default widget. You can click on that and you can have full reign to choose whatever outline that you prefer, along with the font. I preferably did rounded or New York, the tint color, which is the font color, and then the background color, and you can choose if you would like to have an outline around it as well. I know some people really like that look. The next thing you're going to do is go into your pictures. If you want to have a rotating photo album, then you're going to want to go in and create that photo album with those specific pictures. So all the pictures that you've previously downloaded from Pinterest, you can go ahead and put those into their own album and give them a specific name. Go into Widgetsmith, click on whatever size widget, go to default, click on that, and you can go ahead and just choose photos in album. And then you can see right next to this, they have an individual photo. When they first came out with Widgetsmith, they didn't have this option. So I personally had to make a photo album for each thing, and I haven't gone back to change that. But thankfully for you, they have a single photo option now. So if you want a single photo on your home screen, you can use that option on the left. But if you would like a rotating photo album with various pictures, choose the photos in album and just go ahead and do all the same things as before and save it. After that point, you should have all of them created for yourself. So go into Widgetsmith and get to it. Just make them all. Make all the ones that you want to have on your home screen. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to move them around. After you've made them all, go back to your home screen. You're going to hold down your finger on the screen and it will go to edit your home screen. And you're going to hit the plus up in the corner and up will pop the widgets. So you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll have Widgetsmith. You'll click on that and then you can choose the sizing. You'll add whatever size widget, and then once you've added it, if you would like to edit which widget it is on, so say this bowl, if I wanted to change it to another one, I'd hold my finger on the widget, I'd hit edit widget, and then you can change it to whichever ones that you have. That's really convenient. And if you name the widgets based off of the photo albums that you've created or the photos that you've used, which you can do when you're in Widgetsmith, you can just hit at the top, tap to rename, and that'll make it a lot easier to know which one it is when you're just organizing it all. I did not do that, but you guys should definitely do that because it'll make your life 10,000 times easier. Next is to make your app covers. So the apps that you still have on your phone that you use frequently, you're going to want to keep them on there so you don't forget any. And you're going to go into the Shortcuts app. So we're just going to go Shortcuts and you're going to open that up. So the way that you make all these shortcuts and add them to your home screen is by hitting the plus sign up in the corner, adding an action, making the action open app right here, the second one, and then you're going to choose whichever app. So say that you want it to be Amazon, you're going to hit that, you're going to hit the 3 dots, and then you're going to hit add to home screen. You can rename this. I made mine in all caps and spaced, so you can go like this, or you can make it however you want. And then you're going to hit on the left that little picture cube, you're going to hit choose photo, and then you can choose your little, like, say I wanted it to be this for notes. You can choose that, or if you want them to be these plain squares, those are also saved on my Pinterest iOS 14 board. You can choose whatever ones that you prefer for your color tone as well. I would recommend making them a color tone that is going to match your background and match your pictures the best. And also, I would recommend getting pictures off of Pinterest that are a little bit textured. I think they give such a good statement or just like a cool look. So like, see, this second row is textured, the first row is not. These ones are very textured. I think they're like a carpet a picture of a carpet. So I mean, those things will give your page just a little more definition, a little bit more personality, and it makes it look a lot cooler than just a plain square, you know? It'll give it a little bit more of like volume and be like, hey, like I'm here, look at me, little textured square. That's how you're gonna do all the shortcuts to your apps that you use most frequently, and then you can put those on correlating pages and make the pictures match, kind of how I did. I think that's a really great way to know what page has what on it as well if you're going to do the plain pictures, because let's be real, the pictures can get lost very easily. So if they don't have some sort of representation by another photo on the page, then you're not gonna know. And then another handy tip that I appreciated, if you go into settings and go down to accessibility, motion, and then turn on reduce motion. That's gonna make it so that you're not on your shortcuts app for a super long time. That's just a handy dandy tip. Lastly, obviously, you're gonna enjoy your home screen. Now you've got this beautiful home screen that is everything that you're aspiring to have in your life, that's going to keep you productive to reach those goals in your life, and to keep you reminded of how to get there, to keep all your things just organized, make you get more done because you're organized. I don't know about you guys, but when my stuff is organized, put together, looks pretty, I get a ton more done. So that's definitely a must. And I think that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you if you watched through this whole video. I hope this was helpful to you. If you'd like to see anything else similar to this or any other ideas that you'd love to see from me, let me know below. Subscribe, like, stick around for a hot second. I appreciate you. I just realized I have been looking at the viewfinder this whole time.